Okay. Okay. Oh! Okay, so this is on. Alright. Hi, I'm Doug McIntosh. And yeah, because that's the thing. And, alright, you know when you watch a horror movie and it's really quiet and suddenly there's a loud noise that makes you jump out of your skin? That is your startle reflex. Now, one thing I absolutely love about having cerebral palsy is that I have a hyperactive startle reflex. This means that any sudden bang sends me leaping like a gazelle out of my chair. Not only that, but when I'm in a place where a sudden bang that I know a sudden bang might also actually happen, that sends me through the roof. Like, you know, birthday party with balloons and everything. And, oh yeah, I remember one time when someone said, go to the fireworks, they said. It'll be fun, they said. And I was like, beep you.
I'm a vet with PTSD. Exactly. I understand right where you're coming from.
Why we didn't bring Clara. So one day that really tested me was when I was in the 3rd grade. And this is an actual story. I wouldn't make this stuff up. I would not make this, maybe for the name of comedy, I'm not sure. But my mom, my brother, Alex, who's over there, because he has CP as well, so he has a scooter and everything. And my mom, my brother, and I we were in Washington, D.C. And we went to the White House and the Capitol building. And so, okay. We went to the White House and the Capitol building, and we went to the White House in the morning and the Capitol building in the afternoon. By the time we got to the Capitol building, I was freaked out because I had already had my chair checked for bombs like millions of times before, and I'm no terrorist. I'm not a terrorist, but so I was in my power chair, and my brother Alex had his electric scooter. By the time we got to the Capitol building, I was already freaked out. I was beginning to wonder if I actually was a terrorist, and maybe I was carrying a bomb. Now, keep in mind that this actually happened. My mother kept telling me not to worry. What if there was a bomb under my chair? How could I be sure? So, we had to go through the basement of the Capitol building because the typical entrance was up a huge flight of stairs. I don't know if many of you have been to the Capitol building, but yeah. So after they checked me for bombs one more time, they led me down the hall to the elevator. So there I was, trying desperately to stay calm and collected. However, there were a million questions racing around my frantic 8-year-old brain. Bombs? What bomb? Does someone have a bomb, and when is it going to go off? Did someone put a bomb on my chair, and when is it going to go off? I was freaky. I was freaking out. Suddenly, bang! Sorry, kids. Suddenly, bang! Something exploded. This was the moment I was dreading. I was sure that my chair was going to blow up. I knew I was done for. A bunch of guards came running around the corner with their hands, wait for it, on, wait for it, there, wait for it, guns. Not guns. That's all I needed. They shouted, "What was that?" My mom said, "I don't know." I said, "What the fake?" And then there was about maybe half a second of silence, and we heard Mom said, "Oh, I think his tire blew." We all looked down to see my tire rapidly deflating. I'm like, "Thanks, Mom." Meanwhile, let me just turn this around. Oh my, okay, all right. We'll edit this in post. Yeah, meanwhile, I was just starting to get my heart rate under control and be able to breathe again. When the guards, nice people as they are, they tried to be nice and pick my 200-pound power chair up with me in it and carry me and the chair down the hall. All I could see and focus on was my brother, who was halfway in the elevator, and the elevator doors were repeatedly opening and closing on him while he tried to yell for help. These people were
That's a great story.
what's the word? Crazy, yeah. These people were crazy. Talk about freaked out. My mother eventually had to yell at them to stop them and to show them how to take my chair out of gear and push it. I couldn't believe it. I felt like I should be writing my last will and testament. Like, everything goes to my brother.
Thank you, Edward.
You're welcome. I felt like I should be writing my last will and testament. Now where were they taking me now? I had visions of life in prison, eating gruel for the rest of my life. Luckily, instead of prison, they took me to a place to get a loaner share for the day. The Capitol building was nice and all, but I don't think I want to go back. That's